Welcome to Celebration of Leadership. On behalf of the staff, LE Board of Directors, and the alumni, I want to thank you for tuning in to the 28th Annual Celebration of Leadership. This event is our way of recognizing and paying tribute to diverse servant leaders transforming our communities across the whole region. We want to give a very special thanks to Fifth Third Bank, who supports COL for many years, and a very, very special thanks to WNIN. We could not have made this evening without them. One of the things I want you to notice is that this is a show that is meant to inspire you to do that thing, that one thing you've been thinking about that you want to do for your community and other people. Please note that there is so much diversity and inclusion, not only with the nominees, but also the recipients. We're tremendously proud to present the 28th Celebration of Leadership. Take it, Neely.
Thanks, Lynn. I'm Neely Pierce, Evansville City President and Regional Retail Executive of Fifth Third Bank. Let's start this evening of celebration. So good to be with you all at home again this year, celebrating the tremendous work and accomplishments of so many servant leaders in our community. We are so grateful for all the work done every day to make this community better, more inclusive, and a great place to live, work, and play. Thanks to Leadership Everyone for convening servant leaders regularly and for bringing us together tonight. And thank you to the nominators for helping us highlight this year's incredible list of honorees. The COL honorees represent everyone from all walks of life, ages, backgrounds, interests, and passions. We are so glad to know you're all out there watching with us tonight as we celebrate the contributions of these great organizations and individuals. Now I'll introduce Lawrence Taylor of Edward Jones Investments and Board President of Leadership Everyone.
Thanks so much, Neely. It is my pleasure to once again be a part of this incredible event celebrating the diversity, collaborative spirit, and visions of inspiring servant leaders across the region. Tonight, we recognize and honor the many individuals, projects, programs, businesses, and organizations committed to working together to make Evansville and the surrounding areas a great place to live, work, and play. We're grateful to once again be able to host this event in a very accessible way. Serving as our MCs tonight are the wonderful Scott Wiley of Pro Bono, Indiana, always delighting us with his presentations, and Stephanie Rowland from the Old National Bank Foundation, once again this year, making us just look a lot better.
Thank you, Lynn, Neely, and Lawrence. And a special shout out to the Chair of Celebration of Leadership, Heather O'Grady. This broadcast couldn't have been accomplished without the hard work of our Celebration of Leadership committee as well. Before we begin, don't forget to join us on Leadership Everyone's Facebook page for live updates and interaction during the show. And please check out our digital program at leadershipeveryone.org. Tonight we will present awards in the areas of arts, community and neighborhood, education, government and public service, and environment, and health and social services. Don't go anywhere if your organization or name isn't called initially. There are division awards in each group and numerous special awards after that. We will begin with individual nominees in the arts category. The nominees are presenting the Individual Arts Award is Tim Black of WNIN.
The recipient of the Individual Award in Arts is Justin McCullough Haddix. Through the Wrights High School Theater Department, the EVSC Summer Musical, or the Sexuality and Gender Alliance program, Justin strives to create a safe space for his students. He's also built strong community connections to even better support his students and help them be their most authentic selves.
It's a great honor to be recognized for my commitment to Evansville's artistic youth as we work to create a safe and inclusive space for them to challenge themselves and others as they grow to their full potential as future leaders and artists in the Evansville community.
Individuals nominated in the category of community and neighborhood are Presenting the individual award in community and neighborhood is Sarah Miller from Old National Bank.
The recipient of the individual award in community and neighborhood is Andrew Bacchus. In the short time that Andrew has been leading Big Brothers Big Sisters of Southwestern Indiana, he has greatly increased the number of mentorships created. A staunch supporter of youth, he is always encouraging others to get involved, not just with Big Brothers Big Sisters, but with many youth-serving agencies in our community.
Thank you so much to Leadership Everyone for this award. This award is truly for our agency and our volunteers. Can't thank you enough to everyone who's making a difference in the kids' lives. Thank you.
Individuals nominated in the category of education are Presenting the individual award in education is Doug Shadow of Lockmuller Group.
The recipient of the individual award in education is Robin Wibkenberg, coordinator for EVSC's opt-in program. Robin works with students, parents, schools, and companies to ensure that all kids in EVSC have the chance at a productive and happy future. Be it career training, interview preparation, or help with college applications, Robin is helping all students take the next step. Congratulations, Robin.
Thank you so much, Leadership Everyone, for this award. I would like to accept, on behalf of all of the fantastic EVSC educators that work every single day to support our students and families.
Individuals nominated in the category of government, public service, and environment are Doug Shadow will now present the award for this category.
The recipient of the individual award in government, public service, and environment is Deontay Merriweather. Deontay is a leader of ecological, environmental, and social flourishment. At Wesselman Woods, he forms community partnerships to further establish and assure equal access to the trails. More than just sharing the love of nature with all people, he is creating a collaborative network of organizations to strengthen the woods and our community as a whole. Way to go, Deontay.
Wow, I'm truly honored to receive this award. I want to express my gratitude to Leadership Everyone for recognizing my work. Thank you.
Individuals nominated in the category of health and social services are Presenting the Individual Health and Social Services Award is Jeff Justice of Hafer.
The recipient of the Individual Award in Health and Social Services is Jessica Schnorr. A nurse, Jess received a rare liver disease diagnosis in 2014. Once she received her transplant, she immediately became an advocate for patients and organ donation. She now brings this passion into her career, working and volunteering for advocacy groups. For the last 4 years, she's brought the Liver Life Walk to Southwest Indiana.
Thank you so much for selecting me for this award. I'm really hoping this will encourage other people to join me in advocacy for liver disease and organ donation. Thank you so much.
We will now present the Division Award for Individual Achievement. This award is selected from all of the individual nominations. Presenting this award is again Jeff Justice.
The recipient of the Division Award for Individual Achievement is Reverend Floyd Edwards Sr. Pastor Floyd Edwards Sr. has advocated for minority communities and the homeless for over 50 years, working tirelessly to motivate and empower people toward justice both locally and at the state level. In addition to housing access, he has advocated for LGBTQ rights, rights for people with disabilities, and racial equity.
Wow, thank you very much for this honor. I am privileged to be a part of Evansville. Again, to those who nominated me, those who voted, thank you very much.
Congratulations to all the individual recipients. Now we'll move on to the project or program division. The project and program nominees in the arts category are Presenting the award in this category is Ed Lander of WEOA Radio.
The recipient of the Project or Program Award in Arts is Joshua Academy Music Instruction Change Lab. 2 music education students at the University of Evansville have brought the magic of band music to Joshua Academy, starting with a closet full of dusty, broken instruments which they repaired or replaced. The Joshua Academy kids were taught to read and play music, and they now finish each school year with a concert.
Thank you to the Joshua Academy Administration for the vision, the University of Evansville Center for Innovation and Change for providing the vehicle, the UE Music Conservatory providing instructors and support, and finally the parents of Joshua Academy who have made instrumental music a part of their child's education.
The project and program nominees in the community and neighborhood category are Presenting the Project or Program Community and Neighborhood Award is again Ed Lander.
The recipient of the Project or Program Award in Community and Neighborhood is International Food Festival. Though it started as a way to thank the community for its support in the 9/11 aftermath, the Islamic Society of Evansville has continued to host the International Food Festival for 19 years. But delicious food, fellowship, and culture are not all they're sharing. Part of the event's proceeds benefit the Tri-State Food Bank.
Hello everyone, my name is Jahara Kapal, and on behalf of Islamic Society of Evansville, I would like to thank Leadership Everyone for this award for our International Food Festival, which is our annual event. Happens first Sunday of October, and we are so glad to give back to our community and will continue to do so with your support. Thank you, Tri-State.
The project and program nominees in the education category are Presenting the Project or Program Award in Education is Niall McConville of SABIC.
The recipient of the Project or Program Award in Education is the EVSC Opt-in Signing Day. This is really cool because rather than an athletic signing day, this signing day recognizes and honors the hard work and dedication of students who are entering the workforce or the military after high school. Realizing there are many paths to success helps all students feel worthy of celebration. What a great job to add another dimension to a signing day.
We would like to thank Leadership Everyone for selecting Opt-in Signing Day for this award.
The EVSC and Opt-in are honored to be a part of this celebration of leadership.
We would like to thank EREP, our event sponsor, and all of our industry partners for making this event such a huge success for our students and families.
The project and program nominees in Government, Public Service, and Environment category are Presenting the award in this category is once again Niall McConville.
The recipient of the Project or Program Award in Government, Public Service, and Environment is Pause for Comfort. Engaging with a loving animal is known to ease anxiety and loneliness. Evansville Public Library's McCulloch branch now offers the opportunity for any person to spend time with a registered therapy dog. Twice a month, people of all walks of life are welcome to join the library and spend time with Jack the dog to alleviate stress and smile together. Fantastic.
Hi, this is Claire Winterheimer from EVPL McCulloch. Thank you to Ellie for this award, and thank you to Jack the therapy dog and his human pet. EVPL is so happy and proud to serve all ages in our Pause for Comfort program and our other therapy animal programs.
The project and program nominees in Health and Social Services category are Here to present the Project or Program Award in Health and Social Services is Kathy Boyd of Boyd Electric.
The recipient of the Project or Program Award in Health and Social Services is Deaconess Sains. SANES, or Sexual Assault Nurse Examiners, provide comprehensive health care for sexual assault victims to help at every stage from initial screening and documentation to legal communication and coordination with support services, including funding assistance for services if needed. Each year, Deaconess Sains provide care to approximately 150 victims.
Thank you so much on behalf of the Deaconess Sain nurses at Midtown and Gateway. We are honored and privileged to be able to do this work and provide this service to the community. Thank you so much.
We will now present the Division Awards for Project or Program. This award is selected from all the Project and Program nominations. Presenting this award is Chris Ryan of the Women's Hospital.
The recipient of the Division Award for Project or Program is Children's Mental Health Change Lab. When children need mental health testing, it is often a year-long wait. The students at UE's Children's Mental Health Change Lab identified this important issue. They developed ways to increase affordability and the speed of testing for kids, harnessing UE's new Doctor of Psychology program to help with the backlog of doctors and paperwork.
Thank you so much for this award. We love it. It means the world to us. Thank you, Chastity, Kaylin, Hannah L., Elise, Eva, Anna S., Lizzie, Gabby, Amanda, Casey, Haley, all the students. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Congratulations to all of the project and program recipients. Now we'll move on to the Business and Organization Division. Business and Organization nominees in the arts category are presenting the Business or Organization Award in Arts is again Chris Ryan.
The recipient of the Business or Organization Award in Arts is Boca Lounge. With weekly concerts, rotating art displays, and live art demonstrations and classes, Boca Lounge is committed to keeping the arts alive in Haney's Corner. In addition, the artists and musicians are highly diverse, creating an equally diverse room of patrons. Events are also live streamed for those not wanting or able to make it out.
Jessica Neffer, and I just want to say thank you so much for all your love and support, and to our artists, our musicians, and to our great sponsors.
The Business and Organization nominees in the Community and Neighborhood category are Here to present the Business and Organization Award in Community and Neighborhood is Kelly Coors of the Department of Metropolitan Development.
The recipient of the Business and Organization Award in Community and Neighborhood is Mays Way Foundation. Mays Way Foundation was created to reach, serve, and support children and families left behind by suicide. After losing her mother to suicide at age 5 and finally healing as an adult, founder Michelle Gates set out to ensure that other children have support to heal through grief camps, workshops, counseling, and more.
From everyone at Mays Way Foundation, I extend a sincere thank you for this award. Please know you matter today, tomorrow, every single day.
The Business and Organization nominees in Education category are presenting the Business or Organization Award in Education is once again Kelly Coors.
The recipient of the Business or Organization Award in Education is Autism Evansville. Autism Evansville is showing us that people with autism spectrum disorders have a voice and a contribution to be made to society. They do this by supporting individuals and families and partnering with local organizations to train people on how to work with and support people with autism.
Thank you so much, leadership, everyone. Autism Evansville is thrilled to receive this award, and we are honored to be in the lives of our hundreds of families across Southern Indiana that we serve. Thank you for letting us be a part of your sensitive journey.
The business and organization nominees in the government, public service, and environment category are Ben Ipock of IBEW Local 16 will present this award.
The recipient of the Business or Organization Award in Government, Public Service, and Environment is the Southwest Indiana Small Business Development Center. Hosted by the Evansville Regional Economic Partnership, the Southwest Indiana Small Business Development Center offers free business advising, training, referrals, and other resources to help businesses succeed in our region. With over 500 clients in 2022, they created 100 new jobs, 40 new businesses, and $10 million in infused capital.
Well, I'm thrilled to accept this award on behalf of our team. We would like to dedicate it to my predecessor, the late Kim Howard. She built this incredible team that I now have the honor to serve. To Kim's family, I hope that you know that Kim's passion for serving entrepreneurs and small business owners still resonates strongly, and it's the foundation on which we continue to help hundreds of people every year.
The business or organization nominees in the health and social services category are Presenting the Business or Organization Award in Health and Social Services is again Ben Ipock.
The recipient of the Business or Organization Award in Health and Social Services is Evansville Christian Life Center. The Evansville Christian Life Center is helping to strengthen families and build a flourishing community. They offer a multitude of programs for those in life-challenging situations, but the foundation of their services is GAIN, which assists households experiencing poverty and instability to achieve long-term security and self-sufficiency.
Thank you so much from the Evansville Christian Life Center for the award.
Ted McCreary of Southern Indiana Mentoring Academy will now present the Division Award for a business or organization.
I am honored to announce the recipient of the Division Award for Business or Organization is Soul Writers Guild, an auxiliary of the Evansville African American Museum. The Soul Writers Guild aid in the advancement, education, and awareness of Black people in our community through speaker series, book fairs, holiday celebrations, and even welcome receptions for Evansville newcomers. They have also provided a platform for budding authors to write and publish books.
Wow, thank you. I appreciate Corey Miller of the Evansville African American Museum for nominating us, and it's good that our group is recognized for all the hard work we do.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Congratulations to all of the business and organizations nominated, and don't forget to check out Facebook for lots of celebrations, and visit leadershipeveryone.org for a digital program and other information. We will now begin presentation of special awards mentioned at the beginning of the program. Nominees, if your name was not called as a recipient in your division, you may still be a recipient of one of these awards. We are going to begin this section with the Spirit Award. This award is named after a brave little dachshund named Spirit who survived a horrific act of animal cruelty. The community rallied behind Spirit with financial support to save her life, which came to be the beginning of the Spirit Medical Fund. Here to present the Spirit Award is Heather O'Grady of EVPL and Chair of Celebration of Leadership.
The recipient of the Spirit Award is Teddy the pig. Rescued by Oinking Acres, Teddy is an uncommonly friendly pig. Because of this, he became a certified therapy animal and now visits nursing homes, libraries, and local events, bringing a smile and a sense of ease to everyone he meets. And I can attest to this, as Teddy is the only pig that I know personally. In addition, Teddy and his family educate the public about animal welfare issues and help dispel misconceptions about pigs.
We proudly accept this award on behalf of Ted, and we can't thank Evansville enough for all the love and support they have shown our little boy.
Congrats to Teddy the therapy pig. That is so cool. The Sam Featherstone Youth Award honors a very special young man. When diagnosed with brain cancer at 15, Sam Featherstone founded Samstrong and became an outspoken advocate of causes and treatments of pediatric cancer. These awards are an opportunity to recognize young people making a difference in our community like Sam did. Joining us to present the Sam Featherstone Youth Awards as they do each year are our very special guests, Sam's parents, Andy and Tammy Featherstone.
The recipient of the first Sam Featherstone Youth Award is Annie Kim. Student and concertmaster for the UE Symphony Orchestra, Annie Kim has established and grown UE United Sound, a student club and Change Lab course aimed at removing barriers and fostering social change through music. They train UE music students to teach youths with disabilities how to play instruments and give them exciting opportunities to perform.
United Sound is such an amazing program, and I can't express my thanks enough to Dr. Chen, the Director of Orchestral Activities, Professor Hafner, the Professor of Music Therapy, and of course, our amazing new musicians and mentors in the club.
The recipient of the next Sam Featherstone Youth Award is Incognito Instructors. Incognito Instructors is a student-led tutoring organization originating at Memorial High School aimed to assist struggling peers while maintaining their anonymity. This has boosted grades and self-esteem and created camaraderie within the school. The program has also expanded outside Memorial. The 20 tutors now offer summer workshops at places like the Boys and Girls Club.
Thank you, leadership, everyone, for selecting us for this award. And thank you to all our Incognito instructors for all their time and service.
Thank you to Rice Memorial High School and the Boys and Girls Club of Evansville for the opportunities they have given us.
And thank you to the Evansville community for their help and support.
And the recipient of the final Sam Featherstone Youth Award is Jack Dyke. As a high school student, Jack saw a problem in our community: access to filtered drinking water, specifically by those experiencing homelessness. He entered UE's High School Changemaker Challenge with the idea to provide clean drinking water to all through his hydration stations. He has now installed one at Patchwork Central, and more are being installed around Evansville's downtown.
I just want to thank leadership, everyone, for the Sam Featherstone Youth Award. It's been incredible to grow a hydration station, to provide easily accessible water to my community. I just want to thank everyone for the community support.
Our next award is the Leader in Technology Award, which highlights those who share their extraordinary technological knowledge and experience to improve the lives of others. Presenting this award is Femi Dieti of AstraZeneca.
The recipient of the Leader in Technology Award is Data Analytics Change Lab. UE's Data Analytics Change Lab has worked on projects for Deaconess, Justice Sandra Day O'Connor's iCivics, and COVID Between the Coasts. Last semester, the group used data from the U.S. Forestry Service to create a tool to identify ecological trends, and they've now been asked to testify before Congress about their findings.
I'm Omid Kormali, Assistant Professor of Mathematics at University of Evansville and the coach of the Data Analytics Change Lab. It's a great honor to me to receive the Leader in Technology Award from Leadership Everyone. Thank you.
I'm Wendy McCormick, and I was married to Kevin Fleming for over 30 years.
I'm Rabbi Gary Mazo, and Reverend Kevin Fleming was my closest friend in the Evansville community.
As part of his faith, Kevin was passionate about justice and especially towards those who had been harmed by religion. Reverend Kevin Fleming mobilized our local faith communities to come together for acts of love, kindness, and justice.
Kevin was a fearless advocate for those who were marginalized, always working for social justice and a strong interfaith community. He made all of us who knew him better people.
And now here is Femi Dieti to present the Kevin Fleming Justice Award.
So I'm very pleased to announce that the recipient of the Kevin Fleming Justice Award is Sophie Kloppenberg. So when this truly amazing Mount Vernon High School senior heard that the largest lynching in Indiana history had taken place in her hometown, she did some digging. She then set out to honor the victims with a memorial bench and history marker in Mount Vernon's courthouse. And instead of shaming her community, she commended them on their progress. Well done, Sophie.
Hi everyone, thank you so much for this award. I'm so grateful to Leadership Everyone for this recognition. I'd really like to thank my mother and the core team members who helped me get this accomplished, and of course Posey County, Indiana for finally recognizing this horrible history. Thank you.
The next award acknowledges an individual, organization, or project that excels in bringing together appropriate people and groups to work toward achieving great things in our community. Liz Tharp of Wellborn Baptist Foundation will present this award.
The recipient of the Community Collaboration Award is Elf Academy. The Children's Museum of Evansville's Elf Academy is the holiday event of the year, engaging kids in STEAM-based activities in a festive way. STEAM, by the way, stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math, plus the arts. Preparing for the event in anticipation of over 250 children and families is no small feat, and CMO collaborates with over 30 local businesses and over 25 volunteers to bring the magic to life.
On behalf of the Children's Museum of Evansville, we want to thank everyone who helps to make Elf Academy such a success every year. We are a collaborative force that works with local businesses and organizations in order to bring the power of play to children and families.
Servant leaders choose first to serve and then to lead, serving out of a personal mission rather than a personal agenda. Bryce Jordan, who passed away in 2015 at the age of 11, was a perfect example of a servant leader with a particular interest in providing food for the hungry. Presenting this award is, again, Liz Tharp.
The recipient of the Bryce Jordan Servant Leader Award is USI bus drivers James Putnam and Jermaine Razor. James Putnam and Jermaine Razor are METS bus drivers on USI's campus who go above and beyond to make students feel welcome and appreciated. Because of this, Dr. Rob Carroll asked to hold diversity and equity classes on their buses. James and Jermaine participated in the discussion and left the students with greater perspective and plans for further collaboration. Congratulations.
Thank you very much for my award.
I would like to thank God, the Celebration of Leadership Everyone Committee, as well as to my wife and children for their love and support, and to Dr. Rob Carroll and Josie Hume for their nomination for this award. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you.
Willie Effie Thomas, a Celebration of Leadership Lifetime Achievement recipient, was one who broke down walls of oppression and helped overcome complacency. Sheila Huff of EVSC will now present this award.
The recipient of the Willie Effie Thomas Diversity Award is Wendy Chen. Wendy is Director of Diversity at Ivy Tech and volunteer at many organizations. Wendy's service spans her passions of diversity and inclusion to infants, elderly, and especially youth education. She even started her own mentoring program. In all of these causes, she goes above and beyond to make sure all people have the resources they need to succeed. Congratulations, Wendy.
Thank you, Evansville. I know it's all God. Thank you, Father, for choosing me for this journey. Thank you for allowing me to serve right here in my community. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
The Inspiration Award goes to an individual or an organization whose mission is to inspire others to be the best they can be. Let's hand it over to Sheila Huff again to present this award.
The recipient of the Inspiration Award is Mothers at War Ministries and Resource Center Incorporated. Founded and run by Angela Watson, Mothers at War Ministries has been providing emotional and financial support for families of incarcerated individuals for 2 decades. Their door is open to anyone who needs help, and they inspire families to support each other as they deal with the trauma of incarceration within their families. Congratulations.
I am so excited to receive this award for Inspirational Mothers at War Ministries. I want to thank God for the ladies that I work with and also for 3 ladies that have gone on to be with the Lord. We really appreciate this award. Thank you.
The next award recognizes Latinx servant leaders for the wonderful contributions they have made for the inclusion, advancement, and celebration of our Latinx community. Here to present this award is Abraham Brown of La Caparana.
Y quien recibe el premio Latinx es Elizabeth Sena Martin, president of the EVSC Foundation Ellie is helping students in transformative ways. She works in collaboration with many organizations to find partnerships that work for each school and teacher, and invests her passion in public education and children's futures as a way to create a vibrant and inclusive community for the Evansville area.
Hola, soy Eli. Muchas gracias por este premio y oportunidad de representar a mi comunidad, Leadership Everyone. Hello, I'm Ellie. Thank you so much for this award, Leadership Everyone, and for the opportunity to represent my community.
The Raising the Bar Award acknowledges an individual or business in our community that is a builder of a new dawn, working with imagination, insight, and boldness to transform our community. Abraham Brown will also present this award.
Y quien recibe el premio de Raising the Bar Award is Julie Davis Brunner. Julie has made an extraordinary commitment to Evansville youth for over 25 years, setting an example of good character, tenacity, and leadership for her peers and the youth she serves. Director of the Centerpoint Energy YMCA, also known as the Caldwell Community Center, she always advocating for changes and forming partnerships to best serve the youth in Evansville.
People that have been nominated that are so passionate and give so much to our community, that's the biggest honor of all, to be included in that group of people. So I look forward to continuing my work with the YMCA, serving the community and the youth and families that we know are so important. Thank you.
Sarah B. Davies was a tireless visionary whose passion inspired others to a strategic common vision. Sarah's voice still resounds through those she has taught, mentored, and inspired, bettering the community through her work with Leadership Everyone. The Sarah B. Davies Award will be presented by Sarah's grandchildren, Katie Paulin, Jack Miller, and Lily Pease.
The recipient of the Sarah B. Davies Award is Marcia Lynch Duncan.
The first successful female barber in Evansville and owner of Lynch's House of Coiffure, the oldest and most established Black-owned business in the city, Marcia has served as a model for aspiring professionals.
She has also given much of her life to helping youth, women, and minorities gain standing in our community.
I am truly honored and excited about receiving this award. This evening, I'd like to dedicate this award to my mom. All that I am is because of her. So thank you, Mom, and thank you to Ellie. God bless.
Daryl Ragland was one of Leadership Everyone and this city's most exemplary servant leaders and visionaries. He transformed his cancer diagnosis into a declaration to live, love, and give back, collaborating with others to create the Daryl Ragland Foundation to raise awareness and help others combat pancreatic cancer. Presenting this award is Melinda Lebofsky of Deaconess Health System.
The recipient of the Daryl Ragland Award is Brian Southern. Engineer and insurance agent by trade, Brian spends equal or more time volunteering towards his passions through the Red Cross's Disaster Action Team, the Evansville African American Museum, and Southern Indiana Mentoring Academy, SEMA 100. He works tirelessly to collaborate toward action, always while bridging gaps of equity and diversity.
I am honored to receive the Daryl Ragland Award and humbled to be able to serve the American Red Cross, the Evansville African American Museum, and SEMA in our community. Thank you for this award.
Strong and vibrant communities depend on contributions of individuals and groups committed to improving our community through partnerships and hard work. We honor this work with the Civic Engagement Award. Melinda Lebofsky will also present this award.
The recipient of the Civic Engagement Award is Jason Emerson. Jason honors our community in everything he does. In his new role at St. Vincent Early Learning Center, he is already building the commitment, relationships, and philanthropy of staff, families, supporters in the community. He offers new passions, perspectives, and ways to problem solve, always collaborating with and empowering those around him.
I'd like to thank everyone for the nomination and the award, and really just share an appreciation for everyone nominated who continue to be servant leaders for this community together. Thank you.
The Outstanding Innovation Award recognizes individuals, organizations, or projects that bring new ideas, approaches, methodology, and creative thinking to address community issues. We welcome Scott Davis of Field and Main Bank to present this award.
The recipient of the Outstanding Innovation Award is Dr. Rob Carroll, former principal of Henderson South Heights Elementary and current teacher educator at USI. Rob is a revolutionary leader and teacher. He devotes his energy to getting to know everyone around him and lifting them up, and he counts his success not by his accolades, but by the accomplishments and the happiness of those he touches.
All right, so the Innovation Award, super exciting, touchdown for me. Thank you very much.
Shirley James, called the Queen of Green, set a very high standard for our community by beautifying nature and making it accessible for all. Scott Davis will also present this award.
The recipient of the Shirley James Greening the Community Award is Deaconess Green Team. 5 years ago, a group of environmentally conscious employees came together to plant trees, reduce waste, initiate recycling, and start composting at Deaconess. This influential group is making a big difference at the hospital, but their mission doesn't stop there. They are often found participating in green initiatives around the community.
Hello, the Deaconess Green Team is most excited to receive the Shirley James Greening the Community Award. We appreciate our employees, physicians, and families in various departments that have participated over the years. Thanks to all who've made a difference. We're quite honored for this award.
The Nixt Award honors the memory of two dedicated public servants whose efforts brought countless positive changes to our community. Here to present the Winterheimer Lamar Public Service Award is Mayor Lloyd Winnicky.
The recipient of the Winterheimer Lamar Public Service Award is Mario Reed. An Evansville police officer, Mario saw a need for better mental health support for our most at-risk, high-need residents. After researching solutions, he brought progressive thinking to his department and is now EPD's mental health officer, surveying the city and checking in on individuals while also providing training and support to fellow officers.
I'm honored to accept this award and want to continue working hard to bring mental health to the forefront. I'd like to thank the Evansville Police Department, my friends, my family, and especially my wife. Thank you.
The Nixt Award is given in honor of Lieutenant Colonel Reginald Gibson, whose strategic determination, organization, and persistence, coupled with the fostering love, care, and loyalty, made Reggie an incredible family man, friend, and mentor. Mayor Winnicky will now present the Lieutenant Colonel Reginald Gibson Award.
The recipient of the Lieutenant Colonel Reginald Gibson Award is Chris Metz. Throughout Chris's 10 years at Echo Housing, he demonstrated an unwavering commitment to helping the homeless community. He also orchestrated and managed the city's COVID-19 isolation center for those experiencing homelessness. He continues to serve Echo Housing as an executive consultant to ensure they persist in their important mission.
I am so honored to receive this award. I want to thank everyone at Echo Housing, the Evansville-Vanderburgh Commission on Homelessness, and all the organizations working to make sure everyone in our community has a safe place to call home. And thank you to Leadership Everyone for creating a ripple of servant leadership that carries positive change all throughout our community. Thank you.
Susan Kelly Jordan gave her life to protect the students in her school. This award is in honor of others who show courage through difficulties. Leah Curry of Toyota, Indiana, will now present the award.
The recipient of the Susan Kelly Jordan Leader and Courage Award is Joanne and Mason Bogard. Joanne lost her 15-year-old son Mason in 2019 to the choking challenge, a dare on social media. Ever since, she has led the effort to help parents realize the real dangers of social media. Joanne has met with social media executives, appeared on TV, and met with many legislators to urge the passing of the Kids Online Safety Act.
Thank you so much for this award. I'm humbled and honored just to be recognized for doing something that I believe is just the right thing to do. And this is how I honor my son Mason, so thank you for recognizing us.
This award acknowledges an individual, organization, or project in our community that understands that bringing the appropriate people together to work in a constructive way and with good information so they can create authentic visions and strategies for addressing shared concerns. Let's hand it over to Leah Curry again to present this award.
The recipient of the Community Collaboration Award is Kelly Coors, Director of Metropolitan Development for 9 years. Kelly's advocated for blight removal, revitalization, and preservation of Black heritage sites. He was also instrumental in obtaining Evansville's Promise Zone Award. In addition, he is passionate and well-versed in local Black and LGBTQ plus history, which he uses to educate others through talks and his new book.
Well, thank you to everyone at Leadership Everyone for this award. It means a great deal both to me and to the city for collaboration in the Department of Metropolitan Development. Thank you so much.
The next award acknowledges an individual, organization, or project that is dedicated to serving our community through financial support, community involvement, and motivation to take leadership roles in philanthropy that support our local initiatives. Here to present the Philanthropy Award is Richard Leger of CenterPoint Energy.
The recipient of the Philanthropy Award is Over the Edge for Granted. Last year, Granted began the Over the Edge fundraiser where community members and wish children rappelled down the CenterPoint Energy building. The event raised 6 times more than their previous record, and Granted is now in a position to never turn down a wish request from a local child fighting a terminal or life-threatening condition.
Thank you, LE, for recognizing Granted and the Over the Edge planning team with the Philanthropy Award. It's amazing what you can pull off when you put together a team of LE alumni. Thank you.
This award is given to honor an individual or organization with a sense of stewardship of the community and its resources. Richard Leger will also present the Regional Impact Award.
The recipient of the Regional Impact Award is Sue Schreiber. Sue has worked at the elementary, high school, college, and community level in music and musical theater, uplifting students and colleagues on and off the stage. Her commitment has always been to give the experience of performing to as many people as possible and to inspire the confidence in them that makes her shows so iconic.
Look what I got. I want to thank you, and I feel privileged to be a part of this vibrant community, and I'm so grateful to Lynn, Leadership Everyone, the committee, for this grand honor. Thank you.
The Visionary Award acknowledges an individual or business in our community that is a builder of a new dawn, working with imagination, insight, and boldness. Susan Hardwick of American Water joins us to present this award.
The recipient of the Visionary Award is Ted McCreary. Ted is the founder and president of Southern Indiana Mentoring Academy, or SEMA, which serves low-income schools in Evansville. He has recruited nearly all of the volunteers and is constantly forging community connections to support the mission. Ted himself is in these schools every day, serving as a warm, stable presence and role model for the kids.
Thanks so much for this award. Thank you, Leadership Everyone. I'd be remiss if I didn't thank the men of Southern Indiana Mentoring Academy, SEMA 100, because it's all of us. So thank you guys, and thank you, Leadership Everyone.
The Transformational Inclusion Award recognizes honorees that establish a culture where inclusion is not only encouraged, but achieved. Susan Hardwick will also present this award.
The recipient of the Transformational Inclusion Award is EVSC Festival of Nations. This annual event highlights amazing diversity of the international families at EVSC and in our community, and empowers them to share their cultures. Many local restaurants, businesses, universities, and community organizations join with students to celebrate and share food, music, art, and more from over 26 countries.
We're honored to accept this award from Leadership Everyone for the Festival of Nations.
We're proud of this growing event that brings together our diverse community and celebration. Thank you.
Danke.
Gracias.
Como tata.
Dhanyavad.
The Lifetime Award goes to an individual who has made a lasting impact on the community through their hard work and servant leadership. They have worked tirelessly for many years and share their gifts for the purpose of improving the lives of others around them. Here to present the Lifetime Awards are Neely Pierce and John Razor of Fifth Third Bank.
The first recipient of the Lifetime Award is Reverend Gerald Arnold, head of the local NAACP. Reverend Arnold is a true servant leader and inspiration. Throughout his life, he has spoken out where civil rights were threatened or fairness to minorities was denied. He has worked in collaboration with all facets of the community to speak truth, empower and enlighten his fellows, right wrongs, and help those less fortunate.
Thanks so much, Neely. I cannot tell you how thrilled I am to be sitting across the table from my friend Gerald. He has been a servant leader and a defender of all people. Tell us a little bit about how you've led and what has moved you to do the work that you do.
Well, I come from a background of Monroe, Louisiana, where I grew up, and I saw a lot of different things of mistreatment and unfairness and what have you. And the product of a Baptist minister grandfather, and which instills some things in me about compassion and care and loving everybody and treating everybody as human beings, children of God.
Is there one or two things that you were able to help do with the NAACP that really stand out in your mind that might inspire people listening?
Well, we brought some dignity and whatever to the name NAACP because of my relationship with a lot of folk. I was part of that building the Central Library and some of the other Carnegies that were the NAACP was involved in, and Colin Powell come to town. I was asked to be part of that. We worked with Ivy Tech to create a Young Adult Excellence Award program for kids who got a GED to further them on to college, and so many things that we did.
One of the things that impressed me so much was your work with Dr. Tom Stratton during the COVID and getting African Americans vaccinated.
Praise the Lord. I looked and saw what another NAACP unit was doing in another state, and I said, oh, wow, we could be doing this here in Evansville. And I got Dr. Stratton on the phone, talked to him, because he's a go-getter and ready to do it, okay? And we created this Saturday thing, and FEMA came along and also joined in and gave us some incentives to continue the program. And so it was a great thing.
Awesome. Well, congratulations again for this wonderful, well-deserving award. And thank you so much for all the work you've done.
I appreciate this. This is for me and some of the rest that I've endured throughout the years from even a little kid. This is a great honor. Thank you.
The recipient of the second Lifetime Award is Estella Moss. At age 16, Estella was helping register Black people to vote, and she would later persuade them to run for office and obtain employment. When elected Vanderburgh County Recorder, she became the first Black woman to hold office in the county. She also served on committees for social justice. Now 95 years old, Estella has truly given her life to this cause.
They tell the stores, they were telling you couldn't do this, you couldn't do that. And that's why, as I grew up, all that stuff just, became important to me. Yeah. And and I look at kids now, and I thought, they don't know what you went through. When I said they're on this phone and want me to run for recorder. But my husband, and he said, go ahead, you ain't got nothing to lose but the race. Told me I was crazy. And then they said, the white folks ain't gonna vote for you. But they said that the girls, the ones that worked for me, they said that was an experience they wouldn't take nothing for. Used to go into these people's houses asking them to vote, for me. As the way situation things were, they said, Oh, said we can't wait till the next day to get out there. And they said that old people said they had never voted in nothing before in their life. But give me that pen. That black woman's been down there fighting for years. And said, give me that pen. And they want to register me. I got to vote. So that's how, And I enjoyed it. For some reason, I get to talk to the people about different things, And because they would say, come on in here, because the young kids, they know Harley. And so, and I grew up in it. And for some reason, every little thing, like the schools, the kids began to know me and a couple of other guys, friends, and they would call, and I would just go on my own. I went to Central. The kids were fighting. It was bad down there. And I'd call and get some help. And then we went to, then there was Bossy. They would call me. These kids would. And so I would go and I would call Ira Neal and different ones, William Saucer and people like that. And I just got a problem. Somehow I just said God used me to help, these kids. You just got to try. And if you fail, you fail. And if you're good to people and try to do the right thing, and if they see the honest, that you're honest and that you try, you're going to come out all right.
What an incredible night. Congratulations to all of the nominees and recipients this evening. And remember, you can submit your Celebration of Leadership nominations for 2024 online right now at leadershipeveryone.org.
We're so honored to recognize the huge number of diverse people and organizations within our community doing great things in this very unique year. Thank you, and good night.